How's it going? Bill's back again. We're on a run today, driving the supercars. Okay, this is cool. The guy gets put in a special spacesuit when he's in this car. This is what I got when I beat the game. You go through the cafe and you do all the car collections. You get yourself one of these. You might not get the same one, but you're gonna get something cool. This is McLaren Vision. So, what track do you think we should do for this? Which country? It's like British, I think. I think it's from Europe, so we better go with its home turf so we have the home court advantage. I don't know if it works like that in video games or with cars, but let's see if there's like a something high speed. France, ooh, Le Mans. Let's do that one. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, just do this here. Chicane or no chicane? I don't want to wreck. I don't want to drive at night either. I need. Oh, there's 2 night modes. Okay, I'm just gonna do intermediate because they smoked me last time when I was in my Tomahawk. So I heard this is a pretty cool race in real life. It's one of my bucket list items. Basically, I wanted to go to Pax Peak, made it there. That's where I got my t-shirt. That was cool. Got to see the Huna Pegasus and meet the team. I'll put that in a video later. Man, I forgot the fella's name. He's cool, man. Batim. Yeah, Batim. If you're watching this, man, you're cool. So Batim's like an engineer, and he made the Porsche for Ken Block, and he pulled out the steering wheel so I could look at it. I was like, man, am I getting too close to this car, man? It's like, no, come on in the shade, brother. I'm like, brother? Man, ain't nobody called me brother in a long time. But anyway, yeah, Batim, he's a good guy, man. I read his story online. He's like, started off sweeping floors in the shop, man, and kind of like me. And he made it all the way to the top, kind of like, not like me, man, but you know, I made it somewhere. I went to college, and I got educated, and I went to Mexico with senoritas, and I went to France. Okay, I made it to the Pikes Peak, man. That's pretty much the top of my book. So, yeah, I met Batim. I'm like, man, am I getting a little too close to this car for him? I don't know. But he's like, no, man, come on in the shade. Take a layout. And you know, it's like, you're at like, I don't know, 20,000 feet or something up there. So, like, I was like getting blisters on the back of my hands and stuff. I'd wear my fishing gloves, and so racing medium, that should work. So he's like, man, check this out. And I bought my steering wheel before the movie Gran Turismo came out because I'm an OG. And he's like, he hands me this wheel, man, and it looks like my video game wheel. I'm like, dude, is he giving me a present? Is he giving me like a sticker or something? Like a hardcore gift? No, man, it's the wheel of the Huna Pegasus itself. Oh, this thing's badass. Look at this. Bad. Oh, man, this sound. Oh, no! Not today. I'm telling this cool story and I'm falling off the road. So, yeah, he takes out the wheel. Looks kind of like this one. Oh, man. Okay, I hate doing this. I'm going to get out of the car, get in the passenger seat, take it right around this real quick in my imagination, get back in and try again. So he gave me the steering wheel and he's like, man, check this out. You got radio, you got traction, you got a little bit of everything. And the coolest thing I ever seen, man, that I never expected to see on the Huna Pegasus steering wheel, and man, he's like, look, this one's radio, this one's for traction, and this is that, and I press a button, the shifter. I can't tell a story and think and drive at the same time, man. So he pulls out the steering wheel. I think it's a toy, man, because it's like, it looks just like my video game steering wheel. And Logitech G29, they're legit, man. They look like a real steering wheel. Okay, time to drive. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass you. Oh, I have NOS in this, right? No NOS. Darn it. But I got plenty of power. But that, oh man, I'm in 4th already. I just got 2 laps to do this in. He takes the steering wheel out, man. Man, it's got a party mode on there, man. Oh, did I miss a turn there? That freaked me out, man. You can drive back roads to Idaho like that, man. You can't drive in France like that, man. You get one speeding ticket, you're gonna have to like redo driver's ed. At least that's how it works in Germany. I don't know about France. Man, okay, this is pathetic, man. I'm maxed out. 6th gear, 220 something. But yeah, man, I saw the Huna Pegasus at Pikes Peak, and it was rad, man. And then Ken Block's daughter took it out. Man, she was like the last one up there to race. And come on, make the turn. Yeah, make the turn. There's the second place, guys. But yeah, man, Old Smokey, he's my like one of my favorite trucks up there. Actually, he's my favorite. It's like a 1940 F-150. It's all like a bowl. It's pretty high tech looking for its time, but man, they're old school now. But he's got like I don't know, like a 3-foot wing on there. He's got a 3-foot wing. He's got like, man, you're gonna have to go to Sparky's garage. What's his name? Chuckles Garage, not Sparky. Chuckles Garage, man, and check out his store on that truck, cause man, that thing is a living legend. Well, it's not living; it actually died that day. What I was getting to is he's driving. The Huna Pegasus takes off, and basically he loses brake, something pressure, and he ends up having to bank speed on the wall of the Pikes Peak, and he ends up rolling off the mountain. And like, thank God there's a snowbank there, man, because that guy rolled like 5 times and went like 200 feet. And old Chuckles, man, if that's your name, it's a pretty cool name. Makes me laugh. But man, I saw your GoPro footage, man. That was crazy, man. And they didn't even, I was there watching the big screen, man, and they didn't even show it. It's like they missed it, man. It's like, what happened if you didn't make it, like, if you couldn't crawl out, oh crap. If you couldn't have crawled out in the window, man, what would have happened? Because it's like they didn't even know. I don't think they have spotters up there or nothing, man. But yeah, that was probably the best time of my life, seeing the Huna Pegasus and Ken Block's family. And the team, and meeting the team. And then I go on YouTube and I'm like, man, I was kicking with these guys basically. Like, he let me stand next to the Huna Pegasus, man. That was like the coolest thing. Like Ken Block's videos, man, those are the coolest thing ever. And they just released that Electricana Gymkhana over in with the Audi, the all electric Audi. I gotta get it first, man. I'm gonna make us Americans the laughing joke of France.
Scott Birdsall of Chuckles
Garage. What's his name? Scott Birdsall, man. I knew that. I was at your website like 2 days ago looking at your shirts and stuff. But yeah, man, his truck's so rad. It's all like primered and beat up and like rusty looking. But he had the turbo diesel record, man. And when you see that thing haul butt around these turns, oh yeah, you better get out of my way, fiery-headed Italian. I'm never gonna let that down, man. I've only been pushed off the road by Italian sports cars in this game. When they push me off dirty. Like I said, last time I did a 1080 was on the Sega Dreamcast on that video game, Snowboarding SSX, or 1080, or Mark McMorris Ultimate Air. I don't know which one it was, but I mean, I didn't know you could do a 1080 in a driving game. Oh, come on, dude, make that turn. Make the turn. Yeah, there we go. But anyways, man, good time. I need to put that video out there, man, because my uncle's got it on his YouTube channel, but I want it on mine. It's me holding the wheel, man. In the party mode, that's just like the coolest thing. Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at. The steering wheel, man, it has party mode. I'm like, what's that? It's like, man, when you want to unleash the beast and unleash all the power on this thing, you push party mode. It's right next to the radio button. I talked to a racer guy at the SCCA, I told him about it. He's like, yeah, that's like a button that all the cars have, and you can name it what you want. I'm like, well, why don't they all name it something cool then, man? Man, if you're gonna give it a name, give it a party mode. But yeah, Le Mans, that's like one of the next ones I want to go to. Actually, the order that I want to do these in, it's like I want to go to Pikes Peak with number one. Colorado Springs is cool, man. They got an Olympic training facility there. And then we went to like the train restaurant. It was not very good. The old train depot. But dude, the Fan Fest, that is rad. They got freestyle motocross. Apparently there's some hardcore dudes over there in Colorado Springs because they had a motocross show. They had the fanfare. They had all the sweet cars. I saw one guy's KTM crossbow. That dude was like, it's like he's his own mechanic, dude. That guy's like, I think he was just a guy who retired, had like an extra $1 million sitting around or something. He's like, let me get a race car. Actually, that KTM, Jamie, can you look that up? What? That KTM, oh, no. I thought I outsmarted the track. Man, I've done that before and, get him. Oh, did I beat the Tomahawk? Oh, I beat the Tomahawk. Y'all scroll back one video and watch that car. It goes 370, and I just beat it, man. So apparently, I got it on the lightweight nimble side. Let's watch that replay. Basically, the main reason I'm doing this video is so y'all look at that. The Stig from Top Gear is dressed up like an alien. Because they're like, if you're going to drive a spaceship, you got to look like an extraterrestrial alien. And man, I love aliens. Except E.T., man, that movie wasn't very cool. That one was, I saw that when I was a little kid, like 4 years old. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to skip to the chase and get inside the vehicle. Because this is the coolest thing I've seen in the game so far. Okay, this isn't, you don't want to watch me on this part. Okay, this is the same car as mine. This is another prototype. Does it say which one this was? Man, Gamona, man. I need the car name, not the driver name. This one's crazy. Oh, this is a Mazda. So go to your Mazda section and find you one of these. This one sounds crazy. It's like an F1 car. And this one is a Gran Turismo F1 car, I'm pretty sure. And it actually has like, I don't know, something crazy, like 2,000 horsepower. Yeah, all these like Formula 1 cars, these are all Gran Turismo ones. Except this one. This one's a Honda, I think. Or a Toyota. It's one of them too. Like, they're pretty much identical. Okay, we're getting out of line here. So this is the Tomahawk. He's leading the race. Oh, whoa, what is this? I just wanted to let y'all see these spaceships. This one's crazy looking. Let's get it from the outside. Oh, dude, who is that? Speed racer, like from the year 4000? Dude, this guy, look at his suit, man. He is crazy looking. Oh, this car's rad. I might have to get me one. Oh, man, we gotta find out what this is. Dude, this thing is crazy. I need to figure out how to adjust that so it doesn't show their names, but instead shows the vehicle. Oh, man. Dude, all these cars are insane. But this one, this is the Mazda. I think. No, that's the Tomahawk. Well,
SRT.
That's the Tomahawk. Man, just go to all the cars and look at this is the one I was thinking of. I think this is a Mazda. But you go to this is an actual race car, I think. It's like Toyota has one and Honda has one. It's the Japanese Formula 1 series. Man, my ADHD is like on fire right now. I don't know if anybody else is appreciating that, but dude, what is that? Oh, we just looked at that. It's like the Tomahawk. No, that's a Mazda I like. Okay, I thought there'd be more spaceships in this one. A little disappointed because there's like 8 Formula 1 cars. But you got some spaceships in there. Look, he's chasing me. He's like, I want you. I want you, McLaren. Japan's going to be on the top of this competition. It's pretty cool. It's not a real car, but it's cool. That's like the tomahawk there. Anyways, where's Jesse Bill on here? Dirty Sanchez, I know you. All too. Oh, that's definitely me. Driving in the dirt like you do. Man, people could make all kinds of jokes about me looking like famous movie stars, but playing in the dirt, man. I mean, that's what originally got me in these games was the dirt rally games. The original dirt, those are my favorites. But now that I got Gran Turismo, man, I didn't even touch them on that. But yeah, now that I got this game, man, playing dirt. I mean, it's cool. It's got good music. It's got the co-pilot giving you instructions, and you can't beat the rally cars, man. Those things are probably the coolest. I'm just wondering why there isn't a game that has Travis Strong's Gymkhana car. I want to drive the Family Huckster, man. Find me a game where I can play with the Family Huckster. I want to deploy those wings and do a jump in a video game. If y'all know what game that is, let me know. I want to play it. I mean, out of any car, that's the car I want to drive. I mean, it looks stupid, but they found a way to make it cool. I think that was the whole idea. They're like, let's make something ridiculous and make it really cool. And they found a way. They did it. Those hooligans, man, they know how to find a cool car. I'm just amazed I got third place. But yeah, this is your incentive for beating the game. You get like $1 million car, and it's just gifted to you. You don't have to spend your money. And then when you beat the game, that unlocks the collector stuff, so you can start getting different cars. And even though you beat the game at like level 30, oh man, this is embarrassing to watch. And I still got there. It's not cool. I mean, I put it on medium this time. Excusez-moi. Un baguette, s'il vous plaît. Je me vais un pamplemousse avec mon besoin de jus d'orange. Man, them Frenchmen, man, they know how to drive. Like, we say we're the best in the world at racing and skateboarding and snowboarding, but man, next time you're watching the X Games, look at the flags, man. The French guys, they're like top dogs in a lot of sports. In fact, the record for Pikes Peak is Romain Dumas. Romain Dumas? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you wanted to look it up, it's Romain Dumbass. Okay? D-U-M-A. I'm a respectful fella, but y'all don't speak French like Romain Dumas. You gotta look it up. It's Romain, then Dumbass. D-U-M-A-S. And I'm not cussing. That's his last name. It's Dumas. It's like Le Mans. It's not Le Mans. Come on, guys. Be respectful and pronounce it like they do. It's their word. It's Le Mans. No S. And Dumas. No S. Oh, my car just did the Back to the Future. Like, Back to the Future. That reminds me of my next video, guys. You will love it. Oh, man, I barely snaked in front of that Tomahawk, which is putting the U.S. boys who came up with that freak, does that 22,500 horsepower freak of a machine together? That just embarrassed him, man, when my McLaren just snaked past him right at the last second because I got more acceleration. Anyways, so that's my spaceship video. If y'all been abducted or experimented on, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. I've had a few sightings, not myself, but secondhand. Love to tell you about them more in detail. I'll just tell you about them while we're here. This is my spaceship video. My grandma saw one in like Oregon. A little flying disc came up next to her. My mom was like 3 years old, standing in the passenger seat. That's how I know the story's legit. You measure up the facts, and like baby seats didn't come out until like the 70s. So yeah, that's a legit story. UFO came, and then I heard about one in Mexico, like 8 lights separated, and then they converged into one line, and then they like took off. Man, it's freaky. But yeah, my grandma's like, maybe one day you'll believe my story. And what do you know? Next thing on CNN, you got Navy pilots like tracking a little flying yo-yo, being like, what is that little thing? He's kind of cute. And I'm like, man, that thing could shoot you down and fly back to Mars, and no one would know any different. But yeah, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. And man, I have 10 subscribers. I'm at 1% of what I need to go viral or make money or something. I think I've already gone viral, if you know what I mean. But I want to make money, man. I'm all about making money. I want a work from home job. So I'm not lazy, man. I want to work, man. I don't want to just collect government checks and be like lazy like the rest of y'all gamers. I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's my car. Let you admire it a little more while I talk about aliens and UFOs. But yeah, my theory on UFOs is they're human beings who are more advanced, who survived the last time humans went extinct, which I think happens, you know, like people have been around for a while. And like the pyramids, man, you can't roll those stones on logs, man. It's not doable. Oh, the biggest thing I've ever seen that's crazy. Look up the perfectly stone-cut walls in Cusco, man. They love alien stuff, man. They've got like alien eggs, and they've got the Nazca lions. If you look up, I didn't look at the Nazca lions because I'm not fixing on like playing for a private pilot to fly me above them things. Look at this thing, man. I think this was the original Batmobile that snaked me off the line, and sure enough, it's European. But sometimes you make friends with your best enemy, man. Anyway. Yeah, you can just, if you just want to watch a car while you're eating breakfast, making your toast, you're eating your baguette, trying to be all sophisticated, drinking your petit cafe with your baguettes, or your croissant, je voudrais un croissant. That's cool. You do that, you watch these movies, and it's like you're there. I think it's just like a picture, a 3D picture. I don't know how they do this stuff, but it's cool. And then you just watch your car, and you're like, man, I'm going to get at least one good race in. I might even be late to work for this one, but it's worth it. Oh man, that thing is like an alien. That's what this is all about, alien spaceships. And gosh, I think I found me one. Alright, I'm going to cancel the video, and I got something special for you. Blast from the past. Stay tuned for my next video. Darn, that's cool. That's like the hotel I stayed at when I went to LA, man. It's like in between freeways, and I'm like, here's your view, lot. Here's your room with the view of the freeway. I'm like, man, no wonder they're all moving to Idaho. But yeah, man, it was weird. I don't even think we left the hotel. We ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the hotel, man. It's a lot of stale bread. That's why you gotta bring your own granola bars when you travel. I can't stop looking at this car, man. I'm my own little world. See, you gotta watch this stuff before you go to bed, because like your subconscious will soak all this. You'll be having dreams that you're flying a spaceship that night, man. Just think about that. My dreams are all weird, man. I'm like, one time I was like hanging on to Bane. You know Bane from Batman? He could like fly. And he was scary, man, but he's like my buddy. I'm like flying over the water like Peter Pan, and it's weird. I don't even know the point. He had spikes coming out of his face. Anyway, oh man, the music in this, smooth. Just don't expect good lyrics from Japanese songs, man. They're not that cool. All right, I'm gonna get in my DeLorean now. So, that was sweet.